welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a what is in baby's bag for the hospital. I decided to do two separate videos between what I'm packing for myself and what I'm packing for my baby, just to keep things short and sweet. If you are new here, my name is Jill. I make videos on motherhood, lifestyle, etc. And I am currently 34 weeks pregnant with baby number 2, who is a little boy. I already have a daughter. Her name is Ava. She will be 2 in February. It is December as we are filming this. So she is quickly approaching 2, and our little boy is due in January. I'm going to dive right into this video so that it does not take forever. But one item that you need to bring to the hospital for the baby, and this is totally like duh, but it is your car seat. You can have an infant car seat, you can have a convertible car seat, which is stationary, but regardless, you need something to bring your baby home in. I do not have my car seat with me right now. It's currently installed in our stroller. Hopefully that lighting's a little better. I turned down my lights a little bit so I don't look as washed out. But the second item that I am bringing is my boppy. Everyone knows what a boppy is. If you're a new mom or you're a first-time mom or a veteran mom, it is just a pillow for baby, and it works for breastfeeding. So whether or not you are planning on breastfeeding or not, no judgment. I do recommend bringing some kind of pillow like this that you can wear around your belly for when you're holding baby. Everything else I talk about is going to be found in my diaper bag, which is this fawn design diaper bag. It is a backpack style. I have it in black and gold. This is like the OG version of it. I've had it for a few years. I used it with my daughter, loved it, and we'll be using it with baby number 2. So I packed all of his stuff in here, and simply because I have a duffel bag for myself that will carry in. This will go on my bag like a backpack, and then we have all these pillows, and my husband will have a bag. So I wanted something that I could put on my back, and that was easy. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. We'll talk about clothing last, but the first item I have in here is my Haka breast pump. It's just a manual hand pump. If you are going to breastfeed, I definitely think having something like this is a necessity, whether or not you're going to hand pump or manually pump or not. Why I'm bringing this is not necessarily to pump, but when your milk comes in, you'll be very full at first, and when baby latches onto one side, you'll have a letdown in both breasts. So what happened to me when I had my daughter was she would get on one breast, and then the other breast would just start pouring milk, and it would just soak through everything, get everywhere. So I did get one of these for this time because say she's on this, I'm feeding her here, I can put this on my other side. It will catch all that milk let down. Okay, 2 things that I'm bringing that are not necessary, but things that I'm going to use when I'm at home and that will make the hospital stay a little better is 1, a sound machine, and 2, my nightlight. I bought this when I was pregnant with Ava. I saw it in one of Erin Williams' videos for, I don't know if it was like a hospital bag or a newborn necessities, but she bought this for her first daughter, so I went and bought it. And it's just, I literally bought it because I love her and I wanted to have it, but it's just like an owl nightlight. It lights up. It's pretty dim. Let me turn my lighting off so you can see it. It's not super bright. It's not going to alarm you, but I had this in the hospital when I had Ava, and it was great. I would just light it up, stick it right in her little crib, be able to change her diaper. turn it off and go back to sleeping without disturbing my husband, and it really worked. The second item, we just got this, and it was more or less for us because when we travel, we always want to have a sound machine. And this brand is called Marpac. My doctor's office uses this around their waiting room so that you're not obviously listening to other people's conversations. So we got it off of Amazon. I think it's about $40. I will link it below, but I love it. It's pretty loud and I think it works really well. So I will be bringing this. Now I will say, and I will link this next product down below also, Hatch Baby makes a nightlight / sound machine combo, which is really nice. It's kind of pricey, which is why I'm not buying it, because we already have these things. This is our last kid. I'm just not trying to spend like a pretty penny on a nightlight, but if you don't have anything yet and you want something that can stay with your child like throughout them having a nightlight like through toddlerhood and everything, and you want them to have a sound machine, I will link it. Look at it. It's really cool. It changes colors. You can control it with your phone. It has sound machine. It's really neat. So I will link that for you to look at if you're interested. Also, it's only about this big, so it does work at the hospital as well. I am bringing 3 pacifiers with me. Even though I plan on breastfeeding, I am pro pacifier. I am bringing my own because the hospital where I think I'm delivering this baby they're just a little over the top when it comes to breastfeeding, and they can be pretty aggressive, which is great because they're a great support for breastfeeding moms, but they're also not stocking your cribs with pacifiers or offering formula or anything. So I am bringing my own. I'm bringing 3 different kinds because with my daughter, when we started giving her pacifiers, it was probably the 5th or 6th brand that we used before we found one she would take. And then it helped her significantly, just soothe her. She was pretty colicky as a baby, so the pacifier was huge. It was a lifesaver. We never experienced nipple confusion. It never affected her. We were able to wean her off of it right away. We were super lucky. So I'm going to be trying again with this next baby. I am bringing a Wubba Nub, just little elephant, and it's got like a Soothy pacifier on it. And then these 2 I got in like registry boxes or pregnancy boxes, but this is the Even Flow Balance pacifier. It's just an all rubber one. It kind of is the same shape as the Soothy that's on the Wubba Nub, but obviously without the stuffed animal. And then there's this one, which is the Boon Jewel. It's a different, it's literally shaped like a jewel. I'll show it to you. I'm hoping you can see that. I don't know, it's interesting. It's a weird shape. So I'm bringing that for him to try if we need it. Most hospitals just have pacifiers, even the ones that are crazy like mine. So if you do need one, just ask. You don't have to bring any pacifiers with you. Everything you need for baby they'll have, aside from the car seat and taking stuff home. So you don't have to pack these, like I said, but we have them and they're small, so I'm gonna bring them. In this bag I have a few diapering products, which are again not necessary because your hospital will provide you with your diapers and wipes and everything for when baby's there, but I'm just sticking them in the bag anyways. We're 30 minutes from the hospital, so you don't know if you're gonna need anything. So I have 2 newborn diapers. We use Pampers. I am bringing A&D cream, which I'm sure the hospital has some kind of ointment like this or Vaseline product for you, but this is something I have with me all the time for my daughter and will for my son. It's good for on your skin, on your privates, on your butt if you have any kind of rash or anything. Sometimes babies first poop which is really like thick and tar-like, can irritate their skin. So, and then this is also in my bag, and again, you do not need to pack it for the hospital, but I do recommend for just having it. And they're just little trash bags for poopy diapers when you're out and about and you don't have somewhere to throw the dirty diaper. These are nice. This is Munchkin brand. I am bringing 2 bear cloths. These are just from Target. They are what we use with my daughter, just plain, nothing exciting. The brand is Cloud Island. I am pretty sure they still have these ones if you're interested, but like I said, they're just kind of plain, and one's blue, one has stars. Next, we will talk about swaddles. I am bringing 3, possibly 4 swaddles. I have one en route from Copper Pearl that has not arrived yet. Hopefully it will before we go into labor. This Copper Pearl swaddle, which is, these are my favorite swaddles. They're like a nice stretchy jersey material, super soft. This was my daughter's. It's just black and white, or white with black polka dots, and we got a really cute picture of her in the hospital wearing this, and I would like to do the same with him just so that we can have a cute like black and white side by side of both the babies. So stay tuned. I will post that once I get it, but I'm bringing that. And then my other Copper Pearl one is an all green one that is just like that, which I like the color green, and there's no real story about it. So this swaddle, if you watched, I don't know what order I'm posting these, but I bought myself a navy and white striped robe for the hospital to match this swaddle and hat set of the babies. These are from Baby Be Mine, and well, I'm not going to say love because I haven't used it yet, but I do like this swaddle a lot. It's not as big as Copper Pearl, so I don't know how easy it is going to be to wrap and tie him. I'll show you how big it is. It'll be fine when he's like super little, but it is pretty thick, it's stretchy, it's super soft. So the last swaddle I am bringing, which this is like a true swaddle, and we loved this. We used it with my daughter. We actually bought it from the hospital when we were there in the gift shop by the recommendation of a nurse, but it's fleece. It's a fleece swaddle, which is nice because I am having a winter baby. And it's called, I think it's just Halo brand. It's called the Halo Sleep Sack. This is what it looks like. And so you just put your baby in this little sleep sack. His or her arms come out the sides, and then you tuck their arms in and you swaddle them up so they're nice and tight. So what I like about it is, what I love about this is that it zips from the bottom up. So when they're all swaddled and cozy and you need to change their diaper, which is going to happen all the time, it's nice to be able to just get to that diaper without having to undo their arms or anything. I'm bringing 3 pairs of socks. These are just newborn sized. I don't know that they have a brand, but these are from Target. They're like super fuzzy and warm, so I'm bringing a few pairs of these, and then I will show you the clothes I'm bringing. So as far as like the newborn stage goes, babies just like live in their sleepers and their pajamas, and when they're brand new, you just want easy clothing items. So I'm not packing any sort of fancy going home outfit. It's going to be January. He's going to go home in one of these that I show you, covered in a blanket in the car seat, and that's it. The first thing I'm bringing is a gown, which these are just nice to have in the hospital, or actually anytime. We loved these with my daughter because it's so easy to get to their diaper again without having to undress them. And this was hers, but it's just a Tennessee TriStar like emblem. I have 3 of these newborn onesies. They're just white onesies. I have a couple made by Carter's and some made by Gerber. They're basically the same thing, and they have these little pouches on the hands, if you can see that, which is really why I'm bringing them. And that way, if he's a baby that I need to cover his fingers, this just comes over the top. I have one pair of white pants, this top knot hat. This is just a tan and white top knot. And I have a matching like bib, which is totally not necessary, but would make for a cute, it's just a little bandana bib, would make for a cute photo. It matches the hat, so I'm bringing it. And then I have a gray pair of pants here, which they're the same as the white ones, but they're gray, obviously. And it goes with the other top knot hat that has stars. Here you go. And all these clothes are from Target, by the way. I don't know if they still have these patterns. These were all gifted to us when I was pregnant with my daughter. These were hers. And so that's what I'm going to be using for him. The last is with one of the white onesies. I have these pants that I ordered from Baby Gap. These are 0 to 3 months, but I'm sure they'll fit him fine. They're just a blue. And I thought it would be cute to put him in that with these little booties and hat. Chicago Bears booties and hat. This actually came with another onesie outfit that my dad had picked out, but just for the sake of the hospital, I'm bringing these because these will fit him right away, and I think that the onesie will be a little big right off the bat. So for a photo op, I have these. If you want to go really minimal as far as packing for the baby for clothes and things, I would just make sure you have something that's going to work in a car seat for when they go home. Make sure you bring at least one blanket to put over them in the car seat, and that's it. Everything else that you need for the baby will technically be given to you at the hospital or provided to you by the hospital. So again, I'm gonna have pictures done there. I'm gonna want to be like putting him in new swaddles and stuff and have a variety, so that's why I have different options, but you can totally go minimal. So that is what I'm packing for baby. I will type up this list. I will put it down below. Anything that I've talked about that I can find links for, I will also put down below, and I hope you found this helpful. If you are pregnant, I wish you the best of luck, and I thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.